Welcome to SIRA MCQ YouTube channel. Today we discuss advanced level A-level accounting paper 2024 question number 45. This is related to ratio. What is the requirements? Look here, there are three requirements. Identify the following for the year ending 31st March 2024. Dividends per share, profit after tax. Profit after tax means profit for the period. Profit after tax means profit for the period. Interest cover ratio. Firstly, we identify the dividend per share. Means ratio, no? Dividends per share. Dividends per share. How can we calculate? Dividends per share. Per share. Total dividends paid for shareholders. This is the ordinary shareholders, no? There is ordinary shareholders. Ordinary shareholders. This means total dividends paid amount. We've identified the dividends paid amount dividing in number of shares, number of ordinary shares. Okay, ordinary shares. Okay, you can identify the dividends paid total amount and number of shares. Look here, this is the question said that this is following information related to Amara PLC for the year ending 31st March 2024. First one, number of ordinary shares. This is the number of ordinary shares, 60,000. This is the number of ordinary shares, 60,000. You must identify the dividends paid total amount. Okay, total amount. Look here, earning per share. This is the ratio, no? Next one, total dividends. This is 1,000, no? This is 1,000. There is a 300,000. Income tax expense, interest expense. This is the requirement. 300,000 is total dividends. Okay, we can cut it for 60,000 in 5 rupees. Dividend per share is 5 rupees. 5 rupees. Rupees 5. Okay, next one, profit after tax. There is a profit after tax. We can calculate the several ways. We can prepare an income statement. There is no information about income statement. The profit after tax means profit for the period. Profit for the period was included in the one ratio. Look here, you can think about the earning per share. How can we calculate the earning per share? Look here, earning per share. How can we calculate? Earning per share. How can we calculate? Top of the profit for the period. Oh, this is the requirement. Our requirement, profit for the period. Divided in earning per share, no? Number of ordinary shares. Profit for the period is X. We don't know about this. Number of ordinary shares is 60,000. Earning per share was already calculated, no? Earning per share was rupees 30. Therefore, earning per share is 30. We can find the X multiplied by 60,000 multiplied by 60,000. Therefore, we can identify 1,800,000. This is the 1.8 million US rupees. This is the profit for the period. This is X, no? profit for the period. Profit for the period. Profit for the period. Let's see. We can write easily. This is 1000, no? Profit after 1000 is 1800. Interest cover ratio. How can we calculate interest cover ratio? Interest cover ratio. Interest cover ratio. Interest cover ratio. Cover ratio. Profit before tax. Okay. Profit before tax. Profit before tax plus interest, tax plus interest expense, total one, interest expense dividing interest expense. Interest expense. Okay. Profit before tax is we identified. Interest expense should be identified. Interest expense is directly they supplied interest expense 500. Therefore, I clearly identified interest expense. There's two locations. Interest expense 500. Firstly, we can calculate profit before tax. Profit before tax. How can we calculate? You find the answer of profit after tax is profit for the period. Therefore, I use this. You know, how can we calculate at this income statement? Bottom of the income statement. Look here. This is the income statement. No? Income statement. Income statement. You know, profit before tax. Profit before tax. Tax is there. You must deduct income tax. Income tax. Income tax expense. Expense. After that, we can find the answer of profit for the period. Profit for the period. Period. Profit for the period. We want profit before tax now. Profit before tax. We can find the income tax and profit for the period. Profit for the period was already calculated 1800. 1800. 1800 in 1000 profit for the period. Profit for the period was calculated after the income tax was deducted. Okay. We can find the income tax from the question. Look here. There's a total income tax is there. Income tax expense 700. You know the income tax expense is there. After deducting income tax expense, we calculate profit for the year. Before the deducting income tax, what is the answer? 2500. 1800 add 700, the reverse now. Yes, there is a profit before tax is 2500. We can apply this 2500. 2500 plus 500 is 3000 dividing in 500. Answer is 6 times. 6 times means interest cover ratio is 6 times. 6 times. Therefore, we can apply this 6 times interest cover ratio times 6. Okay, this is the answer for question number 45. This is the cost identification, direct or indirect. No. Okay, in next video we meet question number 46.